This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
The man himself, Brian Charles Lara, looking elegant as usual. Look at that, just getting to the pitch of the ball and just caressing it back past the bowler. You understand, the balance is good, everything. Look at him just looking at the ball, getting to the pitch of the ball and stroking the ball nicely. Boy, I tell you, those were the good old days, my peeps. The man is still looking right now as if he's able to go and take up a spot in that West Indies team. No disrespect to the current players, but you know, just the basics of the game being executed here. Good backlift, good stance, getting to the pitch of the ball. Alright, my viewers and subscribers. Yes, man, my peeps. I hope you guys enjoyed that little clip at the beginning of the video. The man himself, Brian Charles Lara, just showing us that he still has the ability to drive a ball. Still looks glorious when he is playing a cover drive or a straight drive or whatever it is. So, you know, I was just going through the internet and saw that little clip. Decided that I was going to share it with you guys. And, you know, just hope that it will enlighten your day, brighten your day, my peeps. So, yeah, man, big up on yourself. Hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, so the next couple of things that I want to talk about in this video, we see where India, they decided that Richard Pant needs to spend some time away from the first team to do some strength conditioning and work on his fitness. Basically, they are telling him that he needs to get into shape, but they did it in a very, you want to say, a stylish way. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, I am going to share with you guys a list. You know, I was looking at it today, and this is a list of players that would have, all the players that would have won ICC Player of the Year. And this award was actually started back in 2004, and I am going to remind you guys of the players that would have won them for each year. And my reason for doing this is because, you know, I'm looking at West Indies cricket now, and I am wondering, you know, who is the talented player, who is that player that will go on to dominate the world of cricket, at least for 1 year, to win such a prestigious award. So we're going to look at the ICC Player of the Year, not Test Player of the Year, not ODI Player of the Year, just the ICC Player of the Year from the year 2004 up to 2021. So just make sure you give a listening ear until the end, and if you have not yet subscribed, just go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so let us kick things off with the Pant story, my viewers and subscribers. We know that fitness is a big thing in cricket these days, especially for CWI. You know, if you are not passing a certain test, or if you are not reaching up a certain level that they want, you're not going to get into the team. Even if you are producing, we're talking about white ball cricket, even if you are producing at the franchise level, very difficult for you to get in if you're not able to meet their standard. Richard Pant is one of those guys. You know, if you look at him, not to say we are comparing India's cricket with West Indies cricket, because anywhere you take it, those cricketers are comfortable and they still play all formats for their team, for their country once they are selected. But Pant is a youngster coming through in his mid-20s just the same. And, you know, let us just say they found a way to say to him that you need to get in shape, you need to lose some weight in a decent way. Now, based on what I am seeing here, they say Richard Pant has been sent to the NCA for strength and conditioning before the test series against Australia. And the team management feels that Pant will have a key role to play in the test series. You know, he would have played, I think, 44 international games this year, and they are saying that going up against Australia, they would need to win at least 3 out of the 4 test matches to get a spot in the finals for the World Test Championship. And they believe that somebody like a Richard Pant will have a very important role to play in that, not only with the gloves, but with the bat also, batting down in the middle order to lower order, scoring runs. You know, going up when India playing teams like Australia, they want to make sure they have somebody at the back end that can score fast. You see how Travis said will come in and give you a quick 80, a quick 100, a quick 65. That is the sort of role that they probably want to get from Pant on a more consistent basis. And he's scoring. You know, it's just the other day he got in the 90s and got out again. You know, this man, it's quite a few times he has actually gotten into the 90s and would have gotten out. But the fact of the matter is that the board, they are finally saying, listen, know you are comfortable, know you are making your money, you are playing IPL, you're playing international cricket, but you know, we need you to get into shape, because 4 test matches is going to be a lot, and you have an important role to play in this. So, you know, it's a good look. It's a good look because, you know, when you have your talented players, you want to make sure that you keep them under your wings. You want to make sure that you do as much as possible for them to make sure that they stay in good shape. So I don't know if CWI can exercise that amount of power over their players to basically put them into a program and say, yeah, we need you to work on this and that and get yourself ready for this series, because this will be an important series and you have a big job role to play. So, you know, I don't know if they want to take a couple of the West Indians, you know, to be a part of that program with them to get them into shape and things. So, just wanted to share that with you guys to let you know that teams are, the Indians, as I said, they if you look at somebody like a Pantana Sharma, these guys still performing T20, ODI and Test cricket. But, you know, when you're looking at the longevity, you want to make sure that you get maximum effort out of the players. And that is why they would have sent him off to do all of that. All right, so the final thing before we jump out of here, as I was saying just now, I don't know when again we're going to produce a player who will have the ability to dominate the world of cricket, so that, you know, they are able to win the player of the year. You understand? Not talking about for the Caribbean or for the West Indies, the player of the year overall. And as I said, the ICC Men's Cricketer of the Year award, this was actually started back in 2004, and quite a few players would have gone on to win it. You know, and 2004 is a very important, interesting year for me. You know, that is the year when I really started playing cricket. 2004, I was probably in the 4th grade in primary school, started playing some cricket and thing like that. You know, so yeah, I remember a lot of stuff from that time, even though I was probably 9, 10 thereabout. So 2004, the man that they call the Wall of India, Royal Dravid, you understand, he was the one that won the ICC Player of the Year in 2004. In 2005, it was arguably the greatest cricketer to have played the game. When I say this, people say, boy, sports to the bone, Gary Sobers is the best, you know. But Jack Callis won it in 2005 alongside Andrew Flintoff. I think they shared the award in 2005. 2006, we had Ricky Ponting winning it in 2006 and also in 2007. That was the dominance that the man exercised over those couple of years there. 2008, it was the Tiger, Shiv Narayan Chandopal. He won it, the only West Indian on the list right there. And I know quite a few people will probably say that his son is going to be the next one to win it for us, but let us see. 2009, it went to an Australian again, Mitchell Johnson. That is the time when nobody could basically play the man. He was unplayable. 2010, we had the little master, or the maestro, Sachin Tendulkar. 2011, Jonathan Trott. That's the top order batsman from England. Kumar Sangakkara, one of, if not the best wicketkeeper batsman. You know, Adam Gilchrist will have a lot to say about that. But Sangakkara was, he won it in 2012. 2013, we had Michael Clarke. He took over from Ricky Ponting as captain when Ponting stepped down. 2014, we had Mitchell Johnson again. And I think that was the time when he actually walked away from cricket and then made a return. Not exactly sure, but I think that was the time. 2015, we had Steve Smith when he was dominating. 2016, we had Ashwin. 2017 and 18, you know, that was the time for Virat Kohli. You know, he did extremely well at international level. He was also brilliant in the IPL back then. 2019, we had Ben Stokes, and 2021, we had Shaheen Shah Afridi. Now, if we are talking about, say for example, emerging player of the year, we remember back in 2011, we had Devendra Bishu, our leg spinner. He was the emerging player of the year, you know, went on to play international cricket. Didn't work out as how we would have wanted it to be, you know. Then also in 2012, so we had it 2 year in a row. 2011 was Bishu, and then 2011 was Bishu, then 2012 was Sunil Narayan. So, you know, we know that Sunil Narayan is still dominating where franchise cricket is concerned. But I tell you, my peeps, it just goes to show that sometimes when you have players coming through, you know, you definitely want them to go on and have a good career. Those were the West Indians that would have won it. And let me just give you a couple of other players that won the Emerging Player of the Year, and they are now dominating. Marnus Lamashane, he won it in 2019. The man is now ranked as the best batsman in the world in Test cricket. You understand? 2005, you had man like Kevin Peterson, you had Ian Bell, you know, you had Stephen Finn, all of these guys with Josh Hazelwood, you know, Hassan Ali, who is now doing his thing, Richard Pant, and so forth. So, you know, if we can produce a couple of other youngsters coming through, we still want to see them coming to fruition, you know, going to the international scene and dominating. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. We're going to leave it right here for now. Big up on yourself, my peeps, and we touch base again. See?